All right, let's get right to it, man. Good morning. What's Steve Stout and Shannon Sharpe doing in Queensbridge Project, man? Can y'all talk to me? I need y'all to look alive on this one today, man. Get them carrot emojis in the chat. All right, today I slapped them, dang gash. You know what I mean? Everybody know about this already, but it gets always in the rabbit hole, gets deeper. I slapped him, dang dash responds to Jay-Z and Steve Stout. Shannon Sharpe, Queensbridge Projects visit. What is your man doing in Queensbridge Projects? I'm trying to figure this out, man. I need y'all help on this one today.
Not making
move on Dame. Trust me, man. Or I know a lot of people, Dame don't rub a lot of people the right way, right? But you know something? I understand it. And for these dudes that interviewed him, right? Salute to them, right? They say that we're gonna get to that. I'm gonna tie all this shit in for y'all today, man. And we definitely gonna get into that Diddy situation a little bit. I went on my other channel, man. I had to talk about this. Luke, speaking on Diddy parties. You know what I'm saying? Like he used to get invited to these parties, and he gonna tell y'all why.
hustle, baby.
All right, we're not gonna get too far in that. All right, we're not gonna go there. We're gonna get into the Dame Dash interview. I want to break some of this stuff down because I seen a lot of people. They did the live interview yesterday, and there was mad people that was like you know what I'm saying, like going in, and that smear campaign. Let me tell you something. Depending on who's doing the smear campaign on you, that shit can last for years. You know what I'm saying? And the smear campaign, I'm gonna talk about.
It's 3 successful meetings out of every 70. So it might mean someone has to tell you no 67 times. You know me, I'm not good with no one time. You know what I mean? So, and that's because of the PTSD that I have of shopping major artists like Jay or Kanye, literally, and people telling me no. And if I would have listened to them, then I would have potentially missed out on a lot of things.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm not listening to people telling me no that just aren't cooler than me. And I'm not asking people to give me something, pause, that's up for people that's not cooler than me. And I'd rather work. I'd rather fight. But to me, it's more of a fight to be around people you don't like, people that smell funny, people that are just not the type of taste that you want to be around. You know, that's why I'm in Winter Haven. I don't want to be around everybody. You know what I'm saying?
On the media side, though, the media landscape is changing. Podcasting has damn near fell apart. I know you for many people it has.
I didn't know. I never really got into the podcast game. I was just on people's podcast game. You know what I mean? But now that I have
most are doing well.
Now that I have my own platform, you know, it just makes sense to leverage whatever's going on in the media to something that you really own.
But for you, at what point when's the big exit? To back to Shotty's point, I know you reinvest everything, but at any point, do you think you would just sell off one of the businesses right off into the sunset? Or
I'm selling off my interest in Reasonable Doubt. So, you know, if I can get a certain amount of money for that, you know, again, I was trying to, you know, sell it at auction as an NFT 2 years ago.
What's crazy is that Biggs, right? That's the other partner. That's the solid part. The third partner for Roc-A-Fella Records, right? Biggs, when he came home from jail, right? That's Biggs right there with Jay-Z, right? Biggs is the one that fronted all the money for Roc-A-Fella. You know what I'm saying? Dame was the brain, and O was just the MC at this point. But they brought him in as a partner. Why did they bring him in as a partner? That was a homie move. That was a way to take whatever Jay was doing in the street and turn that shit into some real business. So you have people saying that Dame is disgruntled and Jay is not saying nothing. Well, look, if Jay was to say something about this, that would put Jay in a predicament. You gotta understand. Jay's been strategically not saying nothing about none of this shit. None of it. Now, Dame says Leor, Steve Stout. Think about what I'm trying to tell you, man. Steve fucking Stout, man. Who's now going on media runs to dog out Dame Dash. You think Steve Stout ain't a mouthpiece for somebody, man? You think all that shit Nas was talking about with Hov and Dame didn't have some. Look at this picture, y'all. Think about that. Look at the smiles. Now look at that picture again. Now look at this picture. Oh man, I think we see through different lenses, y'all.
Trying to get 20, 30 million. And that's what was going to fund the rest of my companies. And then I had to even be strategic about, because this is a business show. People
know how them smear campaigns work, man. The smear campaign, let me explain something about the smear campaign, right? When let's say if it came down to platform, right? And you got a motherfucker that got a platform that got 100 subscribers. Are you going to be more mad at him or the guy that got 2.5 million subscribers? See what I'm saying? Or who's going to have the high voice? The guy that's got 200 subscribers, 1,000 subscribers, you ain't going to hear shit he got to say because they're going to hear the money. I don't get how that shit works. These niggas be snakes, man. Snakes.
People that are here should understand this.
Yep.
So I'm the CEO of Roc-A-Fella Inc., right? But if someone else pretends they're the CEO of Roc-A-Fella Inc., they can sue somebody on behalf of the company, correct? So Jay and Biggs Jay said he's the CEO of Roc-A-Fella Inc. He hires his own lawyers, but now Roc-A-Fella Inc. is paying those lawyers. So in essence now, he's accusing me of doing something that I didn't do, meaning trying to sell a whole interest, everybody's interest, when I was only trying to sell mine, for the sole purpose of trying to change bylaws, but for making phony bylaws to say that we collectively have to agree if someone wants to sell. And the message they sent out is that if you try to buy this, whoever buys it, you're going to get a lawsuit. So it became a toxic asset.
Yeah.
You understand what I mean? So what I had to do was take a judgment, let them go chase it. But now I get to go to a public auction. They can't say shit. Whatever I make, 800,000 got to go to them. But if I'm trying to sell it for 10 million, 20 million.
Now, don't that sound different than what the fuck they said in the articles, man? Don't that shit sound different than what they said in them articles, y'all? They try to make it seem like Dame was pressed to sell it. Oh man, these niggas. Man.
He's accusing me of doing something that I didn't do, meaning trying to sell a whole interest, everybody's interest, when I was only trying to sell mine, for the sole purpose of trying to change bylaws, but for making phony bylaws to say that we collectively have to agree if someone wants to sell. And the message they sent out is that if you try to buy this, whoever buys it, you're going to get a lawsuit. So it became a toxic asset.
Yeah.
You understand what I mean? So what I had to do was take a judgment, let them go chase it. But now I get to go to a public auction. They can't say shit. Whatever I make, 800,000 got to go to them. But if I'm trying to sell it for 10 million, 20 million, that's how much it would have cost in legal fees. Double, because he would have been burning my money, plus I'd have been paying money to go to court with guys that I never want to go to court with. And that's a business thing. But definitely, when you flip, you selling something to put it into something else.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? So I have I'm not going to say I have a personal attachment to it, but I don't care. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather put that into something I own 100%. Something that I did 20 years ago, which is what I call a form of residual income, could make me so much money or even help me fund something else 30 years later.
So this whole thing with reasonable doubt, just so I have a clear understanding, you're trying to sell. You own 1/3 of Reason.
I own 1/3 of Roc-A-Fella Inc. We sold Roc-A-Fella LLC, which had everything else that we made in it, but I carved that out, and Roc-A-Fella Inc. has one asset, that's Reasonable Doubt. That's owned by me, Shay, and Biggs.
Wow, I thought they gave complete ownership to Biggs. That's what the article was reading when it came home. Because if you look at Biggs, everything that Biggs do, Kareem Biggs Burks right there. Salute to my boy Kareem Biggs Burks. The one that put up all the bread. They said that Kareem Biggs Burks, when he came home from jail, allegedly, he gained everything from the Reasonable Doubt catalog, everything, merch, everything. Now you gotta understand what that means. The reason why he's saying Reasonable Doubt and it's such an emphasis on it is because you gotta understand that Reasonable Doubt shit became a culture. The whole shit is a culture, my nigga. Merch. It's not just the music, you know what I'm saying? But trust me, the music is one small part of it, man. But it's the merch, it's the art. You know what I mean? That Dame and the rest of them is pushing now. NFTs and shit. You think that shit they spoke about it so much because they wasn't invested in it? They promoting it because they invested in it. That's what makes the Reasonable Doubt catalog very, very strong.
I wanted to sell my 1/3 as an NFT, you know.
Or a Reasonable Doubt asset.
Innovative 2-3 years ago while it was popping, and May did a lawsuit.
You see, Roc-A-Fella Inc. has the Reasonable Doubt imprint under it. I get it now.
Thing I not tried. They said I put the whole thing on the blockchain, which was a lie, but only to muddy waters. You know what bylaws are when you have a company, right? So all companies, we did it when we were young. I had no bylaws. You
know what that means? For people that don't know about the blockchain, basically the blockchain is like the fucking mint, because you got to think about it, right? The cryptocurrency that you get is backed by the blockchain. Let's say, for instance, the blockchain is worth $1 billion, right? And we're selling stocks off for $1. We have 1 billion stocks. You know what I'm saying? That's worth $1 each. You dig? But the capital money behind it is the blockchain. What is it backed by? Okay, well, if you're backing it by the Reasonable Doubt catalog and asset, everything that comes from it as it creates more and more value. The reason, let's not even get it twisted. The only reason they will be fighting for this is if the stock in the Reasonable Doubt asset is about to skyrocket. That's why the Roc-A-Fella Inc. is important, because the Reasonable Doubt asset is under that. Damn, this shit is money play different, but I follow it. I understand it.
So Jay called the meeting, didn't show up to it. Biggs and them voted bylaws to be that in order to sell it, we all got to agree, which means if somebody bought it, they could always say the bylaws. Because I had a judgment, I knew this dickhead, pause, Chris Brown and Josh Weber, pause, and Muddy Waters, whatever.
Not Chris Brown, the singer.
Not the singer.
Not the lawyer. Haven't you been keeping up with all?
Yeah. No, I'm saying for the public.
For the audience, and when they clip it.
I know.
Yeah.
I just went through 4, not lawsuits, trials with the same lawyer for different cases. You understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
4 trials, straight trials. A trial gonna cost you at least $500 a pop. That's like, $2 million right there. Now think about it. If you go to 4 trials, and what I lost was defamation because these guys triggered me. They steal my shit. And then when you think there's freedom of speech, it's really not.
But it's not. I keep saying it. No, it's not. Yeah.
So think about Donald Trump just got hit for defamation, like 90, 80 million. They were trying to pause me like that. 4 lawsuits collectively, 800,000-900,000 altogether. That's legal fees. That's a joke. That's a big loss for them. 900,000 only hurts when you don't have no money. You understand? When you got 20, ask anyone that went through it. If Donald Trump would have got hit for $2 million, he'd have been laughing. You understand what I mean?
Yeah.
So to me, it was nothing. I'm like, I don't give a fuck about 800,000, but y'all if you want the money, go get it from Reasonable Doubt, because they got the money. You understand? So I knew
that Reasonable Doubt, I gotta look into that, man. That shit probably worth a lot, or it's probably jumping jumping for some particular
The
reason.
child support was gonna go get it, or a creditor or someone I had a judgment with that's a dickhead was gonna go get it. And they went and did it. And what the judge said was those bylaws that y'all tried to make in 2021 are bullshit. You can't tell that man he can't sell his personal property.
Funny how Jay-Z still rock with Kareem Biggs Burks, but he don't rock with nobody else. Yo, what the fuck happened with Burks? Because look, at first, I remember when. Okay, I'm gonna jog your memory. Give me 1 second. Kareem Biggs Burks. The reason why I'm telling you that is because Kareem Biggs Burks was the other owner of Roc-A-Fella. There's 3 of them.
Especially if he needs to pay a bill. So it's ordered to public auction, and $1 million or 800, whatever, with interest, whatever, that will go to them, but the rest I keep. So hopefully people see it the way I see it and the way Jay saw it, and think, because, you know, if I could get some real coin for it, I'd be happy. I'd be laughing. But if not, at least I'm going to be innovative and I'm going to try. That's part of the thrill of being an entrepreneur.
So where did this thing come that Cameron and Mace is going to buy it?
I didn't say they didn't buy it. Allegedly, they, you know, I have the option, you know.
Keeping it in the crib.
It might not be a bad thing.
And that's the only way that Jay really gonna block that is because Cam is involved with it. Everybody know that Hov don't fuck with Cam.
I just don't know if they want to deal with that shit. I'm like, you don't want that, man. You know what I mean? But they just want to play. You know what I mean? Like, they want to have fun. Like, this is the kind of fun we be having and shit. They like to have fun like that, and I'm with it. And those are my brothers, and, you know, I'm glad to see them doing so well, and they figured it out. You know, the game is branded. The game is branded ads. You know, that's the game. And
but well, tell me more about that really quick about branded ads.
When you put a brand in your content,
Stout.
It was a nightmare.
On Steve's work. I never really rocked with him, man. It's something about him, man. It's just something about him. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I listened to all the stories about Steve Stout. Steve Stout was in the middle of a lot of shit. Let's keep it 100 again. In the middle of a whole bunch of shit. That whole shit, like, we go down a rabbit hole with Steve. Turn that motherfucker around and start drinking all the Kool-Aid, bro. I be up there with Red and Meth with this same nigga in Steve Stout office. This nigga up here that y'all watching on the screen, smoking big blunts. Everybody was corrupt in the building. I promise you, I'm telling the truth. Niggas was up there to fucking. I used to have to clear samples for Kanye West.
Nightmare.
Me and this kid named Ramsey. Ramsey is the nigga that the young boys, because the young boys were there for a while. The young guns, Chris and me. Can't Stop, Won't Stop. That song was going all around. I used to take that song to what was this spot on I used to try to work that song a lot at the Shakur club, not the Club Cheetahs. The shit that used to be on Canal Street, man. We used to be up in there, like, Wednesdays was crazy. Anyway, we used to push that song because I had the CD, so I used to, you know what I mean, the promo CDs, I'll take it and give it to all the DJs. You know what I'm saying? With Ramsey, that song started picking up in the clubs. Dame co-signed the song, but during all that time, Hov wasn't in the building. All these motherfuckers, let me explain something, right? Matter of fact, I didn't mean Steve Stout that was up there. I meant not Leo Cohen though, the black dude. What's the black dude named next to Leo Cohen that was in Def Jam? Not Rob Love. Let me look at the comments. Maybe y'all know in the comments. Well, Steve Stout there got stabbed up. CK, salute, bro. I see you at the construction site, man. I gotta get next to you, man. Man, you be moving around, brother.
Grandparent is buried 2 lots down. It's like.
I'm just saying, man, that whole time, you know what I mean, in the industry, a lot of smoke and mirrors and a lot of hatred towards Dame. Like I was trying to tell y'all, man, that like growing up in there was like a reunion, a jail fucking reunion. Seeing all niggas, you know what I mean? And that was, you know, that's because they put street niggas on. Skane and all of them niggas they put street niggas on. That was Dame's model, put the hood on. But show them how to do business. Now, I ain't gonna say he wasn't obnoxious sometimes, but you gotta understand something. That type of energy for a soft nigga, when the world start getting soft and start wearing pink shit and turquoise, you know what I'm saying? And by the way, I'll slap the shit out of your turquoise braids. All that turquoise dreads and magenta, you know what I'm saying? And with yellow pants. Bro, stop doing that, y'all. When shit turned like that, that's when the odds turned against Dame, nigga. Because these niggas was soft. You see how he was up in there talking to Mike Kaiser and them niggas? The fuck is this going on? See, Dame ain't know that the conversation was had already and Hov was gone. If y'all don't think that Dame was fully alert after this shit, go look at Death of a Dynasty. Death of a Dynasty was actually what was happening with Roc-A-Fella. Them niggas was funny because here it is. People were speculating that was going on, and these niggas made a movie about it. And then today, everything that Dame is saying, if you go back to Death of a Dynasty, everything was said in the movie. The kicker was this. The twist was that there was a white dude that was the star of Death of the Dynasty, right? And what happened? What did he do? What was his piece in the movie? Let's keep it going.
What?
Am I resonating with any of y'all? Type 1 in the chat, man. You can't be like that in business, though. You have to be accommodating. I do it every day. Max Payne, ooh, baby. That's the truth. That's the truth. Excuse me. That's a fact. Doesn't mean that it's the truth. Because you can be like that in business and still be completely successful. But it is a fact that you got to be accommodating in any relationship, especially a business relationship. That's the way relationships grow. You know, slow, Lansky. So yes, that's a fact, but it's not the truth. And the reason why I'm giving light to that's not the truth, bro, is because you gotta understand, it doesn't matter how you are as a person, like people don't rub it. You know, this is what's wrong with a lot of people. They, you know, I know some savage niggas, you know what I'm saying, that go into business with a motherfucker like that quicker than they go into business with a nigga that's rubbing their back. Because look, when you come out and be who you are, guess what? You show there's no surprises there. There's transparency in your presentation. You ain't no risk to me if I can see who the fuck you is. But the nigga that's always, I'm gonna give you an example. When I was up north in jail, like this gorilla, it was a nightmare. I got an obsession with gorillas. I really do like gorillas, right? I forgot what I was gonna tell you about up north. That gorilla picture just threw me the fuck off. Hey, watch out for this predator too, by the way, y'all. Y'all ever see this motherfucker? And I ain't talking about the one on the right, I'm talking about the one on the left. Close your windows. Okay, yeah. Other ways work too, as long as you are delivering. Exactly. I understand what you're saying about Dame, but does that mean it's fair? You know what I'm saying? That's why I said it's not the truth, it's the fact. See, a fact and truth is two different things. I want things done your way. You want things done your way, have to be a boss, and even bosses have to follow the government rules or lose your business. That's a fact. Oh, you can't say Trump around here, man. You asking me to get into a full-fledged argument with some one of these fools. They really Trump sensitive around this motherfucker. Let's get back to it.
Right. It was an artist that we were going to sign.
And with that being said, I want y'all to pay attention to this. Look what Nas said in that song, Lord have mercy, Jesus Christ, he's just nice, he just sliced like a Ginsu. I'm the last real nigga alive, that's official. The last real nigga alive, that's official. Lord have mercy, Jesus Christ, he's just nice, he just sliced like a Ginsu. Look at the life that I've been through. I'm the last real nigga alive, that's official. Okay, check it. He said, y'all don't know about my Biggie wars. Who you think kicking the door was for? But that's my heart. Y'all still tripping off this jigger shit. Real niggas listen up, and I'm gonna tell you how the whole thing start, right? All right. This nigga said everything in this song, yo. But let's get to the Steve Stout part. He said, rap became a version of Malcolm and Martin. Rest in peace, Will. Queensbridge live on. There's some ghetto secrets I can't write in this song. There's some missing pieces I had to leave out. I had a lot of trust for Steve Stout at some point, so I got to know him. We old friends, but what's loyal? Puff soaked in the scope offices with champagne bottles on Steve, and Steve thought the drama's on me because previously it would have been against whoever. Friends, however, I learned. And hey, yo, listen, what was he talking about in this song? I had a lot of trust for Steve Stout at some point, so I got to know him. We old friends, but what's loyal? Like, what's the meaning of loyalty? Puff soaked in the scope offices. In the scope offices, that's where Steve Stout was at. With champagne bottles on Steve, and Steve thought the drama's on me. So he thought that Nas put Puffy up to that shit to violate him. Who's in Dame Dash here? With champagne bottles on Steve, and Steve, he said, however, I learned with some niggas it's all business, but I'm a street nigga, but I'm a street dude with morals. To diss the nigga with Jigga too much. He used to say Jay wanted my spot. I laughed, stayed home, never hung out a lot. A quiet man who used to be alone planning. Baby moms thought I was too quiet, couldn't stand it. This nigga said everything in this song, man. Steve Stout. And now he called Nas from Nas Projects like they the coolest niggas in the world. Nah, bro. Nah, bro. Let's get to it.
And at the age of 25, 26, when I was doing it, there was a very...
I don't rock with Son. Man. I don't know, man. I never trusted that one, man. And I don't really be rocking with Trope No Joke neither. But I do want y'all to hear this shit.
That he has money. It's just like Steve Stout on Club Shay walking down the street, this big ass fucking Louis Vuitton fur coat. That Louis Vuitton is the go-to that I got money. Gucci from head to toe, I got money. You know what I'm saying? It's corny now. It's corny. Like, y'all keep building these brands that don't do nothing for us. And then you get up here and you think you feel better than me because you got on Gucci or Louis from head to toe. That shit don't make you better than me.
Well, I mean, they might like those designers though, Choke, because I mean, I'm not the biggest designer wearer all the time, but I have been known to put that shit on, sir.
Right.
And I mean, I don't mind putting it on every now and then. I'm not going to do it.
I ain't gonna lie, Choke No Joke always sound like a miserable hating ass nigga.
To be on Club Shay.
Yeah, I think so forever. I think he always gonna feel some way about a whole
Lance. You watch, right?
So you just as bad,
but my wrist is covered. My clothes is covered. I'm not up here like, you know what I mean? Yo, you know what I'm saying?
Because during the summertime. you have on that
Choke always give me the ultimate hater vibes. I swear.
Gucci to me?
I got on the Gucci belt right
What?
now.
Okay,
But I'm saying,
I'm not.
but what this say? Joke don't joke. I'm wearing my own shit. You get what I'm saying?
Okay,
But I'm not.
okay.
I'm not flossing the belt.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
I got on regular jeans.
I
These ain't
feel
regular
you.
jeans, but it's jeans. I'm not showing the name
Exactly.
brand. You
Yeah.
get what I'm saying?
I feel you. I feel you.
What I'm saying is, they do that shit to. It's like Louis, what else? Like
Gucci.
Louis, Gucci, Chanel.
Versace.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, nigga, you come to an interview where a whole fucking goddamn $10,000 in Louis Vuitton to impress who?
Well,
Some
maybe-
niggas that ain't got it?
But see, maybe he not doing it to impress. Maybe he just got that much money on the side. He like, man, I got enough money to buy a $10,000 coat, so that's what I'm gonna wear. Forgive me.
Hey, brother, we are
Artist salute, bro.
in hip hop, right?
Yeah.
Graham salute, Splash salute.
Learned already that investing in these companies don't give us nothing back, right?
Nah, I see where you going with that. I'm not about
We
to argue
already
that.
know buying a whole bunch of bullshit ass jewelry. As soon as you walk out the jewelry store, if you need to bring that back, they're not giving you half of what you pay.
Graham said, no joke, a true snake.
We've been educated from the 80s, crack era, through the 90s, to now people like Styles P having like
One of them niggas that he is who the fuck he is. He ain't never gonna change.
cocaine,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So why are people still out here wearing a gang of fucking jewelry,
Mhm.
Louis, Gucci?
Yeah, this nigga claimed the fame was hating on Jay-Z and them and using them tapes and shit like that against them. And now he can't leverage nothing else because when they ask him questions, you know, he's not really that interested. You know what I'm saying? Brownstone salute.
Right.
You don't need it.
I don't need it. I don't need it. Right?
Well, thank you.
I don't need it. But I will leave it here for you, brother. You can have it.
But I did want to ask you this though, Choke. The Steve Stoute Club Shay interview, man. How did you feel about that? And then also, what do you feel that this anna between him and Dame stems from? And also, I want to know, why haven't they been able to work together? Because I feel like a Dame Dash Steve Stoute collaboration would be one of the most dangerous collaborations ever.
No, it wouldn't. It'd be the phoniest collaborations ever. Now, all right. I'm at
So
Beehive.
you just ain't even going for a Choke.
No, I'm at Beehive, so I'm gonna give y'all the politically correct
Okay.
version, so this can air, right?
Choke!
So Steve Stoute and Dame Dash don't get along due to the fact that Steve Stoute conspired with Lance Rivera, Jay-Z, and a couple of other people to get Dame out of the business.
Mhm.
Because so Jay could excel from that point on. If it was a rocket ship, right? This is Dame down here.
Yeah.
This is Jay up here. James the fire to get the rocket to go up in the air, right?
Yeah.
The energy to get the fire to go up in the air,
Yeah.
right?
That's a crazy.
Steve Stoute and they clipping Dame off.
Crazy example, bro.
You know, so you can see the shuttle go.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's why Dame and Stoute don't get along, because Stoute couldn't get money with Jay-Z with Dame around.
Mm.
So basically what he did was they used Dame to excel into the atmosphere, and for Jay to be a star, they had to clip off Dame and to get Jay to elevate.
I wonder how many hours he spent on thinking about that fucking example. This nigga's a hater.
Did that. You know what I'm saying? And Un just recently did an interview on Vlad.
Mm-hmm.
And
You could get them. You could get on them hater vibes on a nigga like that. As soon as you see one, you be like, man, this nigga's one of them hate. He give you them vibes like that nigga from Belly. He's like, I'm gonna drop time on them niggas. He give him type of vibe. Look at his face. old goofy face. I'm gonna drop down on him. His heyday was back in the days, recording niggas and shit. You know what I'm saying? Oh man, this is the same guy that said R. Kelly getting released. Type of shit. Yeah, that's him.
Consciously did that. You know what I'm saying? And just recently did an interview on Vlad and said that they made a plan.
It is him.
And Steve Stoute was the quarterback, and he drew.
Anything that deals with hate got his name on it. And I swear to God, I swear on everything I love, this nigga gives me motherfucking Charlemagne power. I'm telling you, man. It's weird. I don't know why they got the same type of, I don't know, something. Just like Steve Stout.
Through that play, and he told them and coached them how to get rid of Dame, which
I get all black people look like.
To me, ultimately affected me and people that was on that side of Roc-A-Fella.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So the beef between them is Dame. For me, I already knew this information. This is why I always kept going at Jay, because I knew what he was doing because it was revealed to me. Dame just recently found out because Lance Rivera did the interview on Vlad and revealed that, you know, that was the plan. You know what I'm saying? So for me, even though me and Dame had our issues over the years, you know what I'm saying? I still stand by him when it comes to Steve Stoute saying, oh, Dame was running around the world with women and cameras, and he left the office, and the office wasn't in a place where he could be going off traveling and doing that and leaving the office behind. Like, hold on, brother. You don't know what you're talking about, because Shaka Pilgrim wasn't incompetent when it come to running the video department. She got that on lock. She's still with Jay-Z to today.
Yeah.
So you tell me Jay-Z can't run around the world with Beyonce and not rely on Shaka? Shaka was who Shaka Pilgrim was back then, right? This is the person y'all seen in the Genius joint.
Yeah.
Very strong black woman, right? Nobody in there is running over her. Everybody's in there everybody respected each other. Then you had Carlton, who was Dame's uncle, who was the president, who was well-breasted in running the label without Dame being in there every day. Dame had his assistant, Brooke, in the office. You know what I'm saying? You got Lenny S. over here in the A&R department. You got Big Face Gary in the A&R department. They got a Trav and Wayne on them. They just interns or assistants working for them. You got Ed Lava over in the video department. I mean, in the street.
Look at my boy Big Face Gary.
You got Biggs in there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, and you got Shari, who is now the guy.
Now, you remember Lance Rivera got stabbed up in the club? Let's go back a couple months. Speak on why he got stabbed.
So then comes the Jay-Z situation. So you actually knew Jay-Z before the music industry?
Yes.
In what regard?
I mean, you know, from the streets.
Right.
Yeah.
Have you guys actually done any drug business together yourself?
We were, you know, through my upper echelon. Yeah. It's with Brooklyn thing.
Got it. Okay. So
why did he ask him that? I don't believe he just asked him that.
Business together yourself?
We were. Yeah.
Have you guys actually done any drug business together yourself?
I know I wasn't bugging the fuck out. What the fuck is wrong with that?
you know, through
No, the answer is no, bro.
my upper echelon. Yeah, it's with Brooklyn thing.
Got it.
This is going bad already, man. My eyes.
So Jay-Z is preparing for his next album.
Vlad, you better leave Hov alone before that nigga ruin you.
3.
Mm-hmm.
A month and a half before the album gets officially released, it gets leaked.
Mm-hmm.
Jay spoke about the situation in his book, Decoded.
Mm-hmm.
He said, when Volume 3 hit the streets more than a month before the official release date, I was totally at a loss.
Mm-hmm.
This was really too much. I was flipping out on Def Jam staff, accusing people of having something to do with the bootleg copies of The Street. I just couldn't believe how flagrant it was and how much more damaging it could be than the usual low-level bootlegging. I want to know how my shit got out. People kept giving me the same name as the source of the bootlegging. It was someone I knew, someone I never would have suspected. And he's talking about you.
Mm.
So, the night of the incident, before he actually got to Q-Tip's party, Jay had a listening event for Volume 3. He was there, Beanie Siegel was there, Emil, Memphis Bleak. He performed a few records on stage, and Dame Dash got on the microphone and was like, fuck the bootleggers. So there was already kind of an air of this kind of thing. So then Q-Tip is having his actual party for his solo album
Mm-hmm.
at the Kit Kat Club in Times Square.
Mm-hmm.
You were there. Puffy was there. Lil' Kim was there. Lil C's was there. Busta Rhymes was there. Murder Inc. was all over the building. Supreme was actually there.
Mm-hmm.
So this is where there's different.
I don't understand about these niggas nowadays, man. Like Vlad's gonna let you know what the fuck he gonna ask you, and for you to still go up there and answer these questions, man, it makes you look weak. I ain't gonna lie.
What happens next?
I mean, what happened that night?
Yeah.
Was, he came in with, I seen everybody that you just named at the party. Regular industry. I think Jacob and Jessica threw that party for Q-Tip. So I showed up to support. Jay, bunch of us is in there. I ended up getting surrounded by a bunch of people. It was probably 10 knives that I knew of, and I ended up getting stabbed at the Kit Kat Club.
Was Jay-Z the one that actually stabbed you?
This nigga direct as a fuck.
No, Jay-Z was not the guy who actually stabbed me that night.
Nigga, knock it off. I mean, songs Hov got talking about how he poked you up. It's crazy. I'm glad Mason Cam defended Dame Dash though. No lie. You know what I mean? Because you gotta think about it, man. Dame is responsible for a lot of niggas getting on, man. For a lot of niggas getting on, man. I ain't got no hate towards Hov. You know what I'm saying? But trust me, they circling.
For me, it's like this with this particular situation, because I'm cool with Steve, but Dave's my big bro at the same time. So to me, it's like this. Whenever Dame does an interview, you know about 90% of the time, Jay-Z's name is going to get brought up.
Mm-hmm.
And it seems like Dame is just always saying something negative or something not positive about Jay-Z. And in all fairness, if I believe y'all didn't ask him the questions, he wouldn't speak about it. But once you start asking him questions, Dame's like open book. You're going to start talking about what he knows and what they went through, et cetera, et cetera. And with Steve Stoute, the situation to me is that I don't know, I just seen a clip of this. I don't know how Dame's name got brought up. That's more the question for me. It's like, if you didn't bring Dame's name up, why mention him? So I would need more context how the interview went and see how it goes. But, even like Steve Stout was on the Breakfast Club, he said Dame name. And anytime, the funny thing is this, right? Steve Stout, and like I said, Steve probably gonna call me later today about this when I speak to him, or maybe not.
Yeah.
Steve doesn't call me. We don't speak that often. But Steve had, he says things about Dame. Dame says things about Steve. But maybe about 3 or 4 years ago, Steve Stout called me and was like, "Yo, tell Dame I said he was right about certain things." I forget exactly what it was about, but he wanted me to deliver that message to Dame. And I did deliver the message to Dame, and I don't never know what panned out from it. But I know that they have mutual business respect for each other. But when it gets personal, it just gets personal.
Yeah, I really don't like the way it get perceived, because if there was some things that he did right, then I would prefer that people share that as well as the bad. I don't like when people try to stack a narrative in a direction, especially, and me and Dame has never had a good relationship, but I'm a stickler for truth, and I want to know the truth, and I want to be a part of the truth. Even if I've done something that wasn't truthful, I would like to make that right so it could be truthful. You know what I'm saying? So when I hear things about Dame, it seems like people only tell the bad side because the person who has the most money is on the other side. That's the part I don't like, So when I hear certain things, I don't like it. And I would want to know, you being a person that it seemed like Dame put in a very powerful position. Looking back at it, Do you think Dame was like wrong, or do you think he was right about the things that he did? Even when it comes to you, do you think that was right or wrong?
Today is Axe Cam, huh?
Gotta be born in or sworn in, man. You can't make them real niggas.
Powerful position. Looking back at it, do you think Dame was like wrong, or do you think he was right about the things that he did? Even when it comes to you, do you think that was right or wrong?
Today is Axe Cam, huh?
I was saving this one.
Axe Cam.
Yeah, Axe Cam. The whole world want to know this, Killer,
Having slow.
Look, the thing about it,
mind the major Baltimore low.
To me, Dame is right. A lot of times it's his approach.
Yeah.
And he comes across aggressive. He's a quick talker, very articulate, has an extensive vocabulary, and he is street nigga. So with all that combined, and he's arrogant in a good way for me. And to me, it's funny, like, when I say arrogant, like, me, Mason, Dame was on a convo about a week ago, and on a FaceTime, as soon as we get on the phone with Dame, he's like, "Yeah, look at my lake, nigga." Nah, hello, what's up? How y'all been? Yo, Mace, that's you. I ain't seen you in 15 years. How you been? Look at my lake, nigga. I'm in my lake house right now. This is how he says hello to his friends.
Yeah, those his I said, Dame, those your alligators? He said, "Yeah, those my alligators." Yeah. Dame, those are not your alligators.
Dame said, "I would." They're the property of Florida, the state of Florida. Dave said, "I would take y'all to the guest house, but to the main house, but it's going to take you about 9 minutes because we got to get on a go-kart to get all the way over there." This is how he says hello. I'm not even exaggerating. I'm being dead verbatim just about how he told me and Mace what's up. So when you're not cool with him and he has facts, Dame will hit you with 100 facts. You're not doing this, you're not doing that, not doing this, not doing that. And then at the end of it, he'll say, "Why would you even wear them sneakers?" That's just terrible, matter of fact. I should have known you wasn't going to do business right if you would wear sneakers like that. Like, he's that type of, like, it'll throw you off because it's like all the crazy shit that made sense he just said, and then he just starts snapping on you and the way you dress, and then he relates that to the business as like, "Nigga, I should have known a nigga who dressed like you wasn't never going to do business right."
When you go
and you getting these billions, and you see them put you up on a pedestal, that's because they put you up on a pedestal. They made you the guy. They placed you on every network. They sold you to all y'all on here. They gave you 5 million followers. They put all this, they dress you up like a fucking hoe on the street. They gave you the Bugattis, they gave you the mansions on 2 different coasts. They put you up on a pedestal because they need you. It's like some pimp shit.
A lot of people saying that now. There's Luke. Hey, yo, we played Luke yesterday. We was trying to I don't think that. I think Graham. I think the way we was looking at it, maybe Luke wasn't hating on our.
It was a nightmare.
That's really not who we should have been playing. This nigga said, I want y'all to hear this real quick. Real quick. Luke is right. But look at what he said here. This shit is funny as fuck. Yeah.
Oh yeah, pop that. Yeah, I'm like, oh, pop that. It was like, yeah, we want you to come and be in this video. You know, I ain't on every scene, you feel me? And so they were like, yo, come on by and do the video. I'm like, nah, I'm good. You know, now we got Wayne, we got Drake, we got all these people here and everything. And I was like, I don't give a, you know, it's just not my vibe.
Right.
You know, they're all cool people, you know, but I don't just move like that because somebody is someplace. And we'll send a jet and all that. No, I don't need no jets and all that. Right. Long story short, after the video was shot, then it was all these articles. I guess they had the press set up. Uncle Luke and French Montana and Drake and Wayne and all them. And then I'm like, I don't know nothing about this song. So people start hitting me. I was like, I don't know what that is.
Right.
You know, and that was, you know, and then it became a little, as if it was a little beef. And I was like, yo, bro, I don't have beef with nobody.
Did French Montana look out? Like, did they cut you a check? Did he cut you a check?
No, I ain't want no check. I ain't want no check.
Why not?
If it was done the right way, yeah, we'll negotiate, you know, through people, but I don't want checks like that.
Right.
Yeah, I just let people have shit.
All money ain't good money. I was about to say.
Did you party with Diddy a lot?
Oh, no, not really. I would go to the party and leave early.
Why wouldn't you stay late?
I go to the party and leave early. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I don't know what goes on after hours, but
he wasn't trying to find out.
I wasn't trying to find out. You know, I know my place. I know my place.
Yeah, what it do? It's your boy Stunt Lifestyle, and you are watching the We in Miami podcast. And today, man, we got the legend in the building, man, and I'm excited because we just had our 2-year anniversary. So it's only right to have the mayor of Miami, the governor of Florida, the multi-platinum artist, producer, and mogul with the first Black-owned independent record label in the country. Please welcome the Honorable Uncle Luke.
Hey, man. Hey, happy to be here.
How you feeling?
I'm feeling good. You got the right elements. You got pretty women. You got nice drinks. You got a nice setup. I mean, shit.
Hey, appreciate that, man. We outside. You know, we got some beautiful ladies in the building here, too, for you ladies. Let me hear you say hey.
Hey.
I like that. But before we get into it, I got to ask y'all, where we at?
We in Miami.
We in Miami.
Real Miami.
Is your YouTube channel under 1,000 subscribers? If so, here's a tool that can help.
Damn, man, why do all the black hoes gotta be zesty as fuck? These be zesty. And we in Miami, look. Don't stop, get it. Last thing I want to show y'all. I gotta show y'all Graham Fishburne, man. Cause he on fire. Graham Fishburne on me right here with the Takis outfit. It's 100% Taki's fabric. Crazy.
I'm chilling, man. I love everybody. You reached out
He mad as fuck at Bullets Gotti though right now.
to me. You know what I'm saying? I told him that, you know, you've been rocking with me a long time, bro. And like, I tell people, like, a lot of real ones rock with me. And the big bro hit me. You know what I'm saying? The big bro hit me. He's like, yo, that's my family. Some wild disrespect.
I got at him last night.
Everybody is Bullets Gotti's big bro. Everybody. Everybody's his big bro. Niggas don't even live in the same neighborhood, but they his big bro. We'll continue on.
I said, I'm gonna let the big bro come and address everything, big bro.
Yeah, they gon' I appreciate that, man, and I appreciate what you're doing, man. Just keeping good content flowing and stuff like that, man. And you know, you representing what we really do out there, man. So I'm salute you. You a young nigga and you doing what you doing. And it's a lot of old dudes that don't want to give it up and they don't want to give that love to these folks, to these young heads. Yeah, I'm gonna step up and salute you like that, my brother. But this dude is a problem, man. He's a weirdo. You understand me? He's a sucker, first of all. Like anybody that.
Before we go too far into that, I want y'all, if y'all not subscribed to my other channel, it's Mac Me TSTV. We do big teams over there, man. Big teams, man. Damn, man. Got 26,000 for that video yesterday. Wow. All right, this that joint. If y'all want to see what he says about Gotti and all that, I did cover it yesterday, man. We're gonna get the lights up. Ah, that's it right there. 7600. I like that. I like that. All right, they're not subscribed over there. Here's the link for my other channel. Boom. Go subscribe over there. Subscribe over here. Yeah, I don't really got much to say about this one. After my video yesterday, Graham's cousin, Lansky.
A young teenage female like that for cap or for whatever, you know, y'all dudes want to call it these days.
Your man Gotti. Graham, your man Gotti got this boy. You better stop playing with Gotti. Gotta leave Gotti alone, man. Everybody, you let me explain something, man. You gotta be a special type of nigga to deal with a nigga like Gotti. You gotta know how to, you know what I'm saying, getting Gotti mind. You feel me? Once you realize that Gotti is not really a problem, that's when he doesn't become a problem anymore. You know what I'm saying? I repeat, once you realize Gotti's not a problem, that's when he doesn't become a problem anymore. It's only a problem if you allow him to be a problem. Look, think about what you're doing. You're targeting people's kids. That was a sign from God that dude will find Gotti channel and do an interview that would resonate with you. That means you watching what Gotti got to say or somebody's telling you what he got to say. Either way it go, you didn't have to reply. This is making Gotti checkmate. This is checkmate on his part. I would have said, you know what, let me take this video down and let me stop disrespecting the dead. But you want to keep going on.
Just to set the record straight, I never disrespected that young lady. My prayers go out to that young lady. If I could have popped up in front of that store that night, I would have fought for that young lady. Maybe even died for that young lady. Let's correct that. Right?
That's not what we do, bro. You understand me? Well, if you don't mind, I want to get right into it because I don't really have a lot.
Let's get into it, big bro. Let's get into it.
That's that. But yeah, Hassan Campbell, this is what I want to say, man. And I'm representing my wife and my family. And first of all, as men and just human people, like we hurting, bro. Like we really grieving. So a lot of the content that you put out, you know, and you claiming to be a grown man.
That was cruel, bro. That was cruel.
You gotta watch what you say because the effect that you have on people, you're never even gonna know. You're never gonna understand the effect that you have on people. You're talking to my wife. You're talking about she's a bad mom. She raised 3 people.
Correction. I don't feel like your wife is a bad mom. I feel like your wife made a mistake. You made a mistake. You let them girls go outside in the middle of the night where evil was lurking and they didn't make it back home. I didn't say that she was a bad mother. She made a mistake that most parents make. Yana, thank you for sponsoring this war. So let me make that clear.
So she made a mistake. Why you couldn't just let her make a mistake and then move on and fix her mistake and what they family? You get it? If there's a mistake, like why is it so much hatred?
But y'all listen to him real careful, because he about to say some slick shit.
Oh, son, fix this stuff, man.
You're talking about she's a bad mom. She raised 3 beautiful kids, man. Like her oldest daughter graduated from law school. She's a teacher. Like
most people don't. Yo, Hodge, you gotta leave Gotti alone. Every time you respond, he gonna go 10 times harder. Tell him.
For her raising her older daughter to be productive. Congratulations.
Do all of that. I just want to say you a sucker. For real. Your information is not correct. And you.
Yeah, he's slow. But he know Hassan enough to get him mad. He can't get none of us mad because he don't know us.
I don't even get online with all this, right? Anybody that know me, they know I'm solid.
Word,
they know what I do. They know what I'm about. And this is what I don't do. But I don't like how you portraying, you know what I'm saying, something for some likes or for some bread or something like that, whatever you into. You understand me? You need to be chasing Bombada around. He was playing in your butthole.
Oh.
You understand me? Like, we don't even condone that, bro. I don't even know how they let you live this long. You was a chitty.
Y'all heard what he said? You need to be chasing with Bambada. He was playing in your butthole. I don't even know how they let you live this long. So I was victimized as a child. And then you actually said after that, you don't know how they let me live this long. They should.
I'll see y'all tonight, man. I'm about to get off this, man. I got shit to do. All right. Salute to everybody that pulled up, man. Hit the like button on the way out the door. If you're new, subscribe. We'll be out here tonight on bullshit. You know what I'm saying? I just kind of got up, so we low energy in the morning, but tonight we gonna turn the fuck up. All right. I'll give y'all a peace.